Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy T-I-N-Y to the P. Yeah, he's looking for trouble here on twitch.tv with Crash or Jade or Spyro or Leon Kennedy. Is there a new game to start? Is he doing some art? Maybe knowledge of an 80s children's show to impart? Cause he's pentiferous, vigorous, rigorous. He's damn vociferous and arting or Mario Karting. He's very carnivorous. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
With a great rate of save states debating his fate, Peter's greeted by emotes of cheaters when people donate. Give him a or a and we'll build up the hype, and I'll struggle to read half the words that you type. So are you ready to go? Come on, what will it be? Are we gaming or painting or watching dated kids TV? Grab a bite, crack a sprite, dim the lights, sit tight cause the stream's about to start and the mics sound right, boy. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Boy.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Hello, it's me, Tiny Peter. Hello, how you doing? Oh, we've got no sniper music. There we go. That was muted for some reason. Don't know why. Hello, and welcome back to a live stream with me, Tiny Peter. How you doing? We're playing some Skyrim today, and it's all very exciting because we're going back. We're going back a ways back, in more ways than one, to a face that might be familiar to some of you, but not others.
Hi Peter. How are you? How was your weekend? Happy Monday, my dude. Loved the new episode of Weirdest Games Ever. Hope you are having a wonderful day. It's going to be a fun stream.
It certainly is. We have a shop, by the way. Go check out the shop. Hello to Christopher the Robin, who loves rimming them skies. Glad to hear it. And thank you, Stephen, for the bits. I'm doing very well, thank you. And I'm glad you enjoyed Weirdest Games Ever. It is going to be a fun stream. So we got some split predictions here. Cooley Wooly earlier in the chat said Normie's back. Normie Nobday. If only Normie Nobday was back. But hey, he's just a normal man. He's just an innocent man. And maybe one day we will see Normie Nobday again. I'm glad to hear that at least someone remembers him. But today we will actually be checking in, or not checking in as the case may be, with Responsible Zoo Owner. Now, a couple of things. Firstly, if you don't know who Responsible Zoo Owner is, I'll tell you in just a moment. Secondly, we're not checking in with him in the sense of what's he up to now after his previous exploits. No. For reasons that will become clear. But for those of you who don't know who Responsible Zoo Owner is, in a previous place of work, Ben and I at Vidiots, we're allowed to say it, don't worry, we're allowed to say Vidiots. Ben and I ran a series, a sort of role-playing Skyrim series called Skyrim Zoo. And we played a character between us called Responsible Zoo Owner. That was his name. And the point of the whole thing was to go around and get enough animals to just fill in a bunch of jail cells in Riften jail. So that is what we did. And we got a mammoth and some saber cats and a horse, and we got them all in there using various bits of console wizardry, like command console, that is, not games console, but we hacked the game and cheater Austined our way into it. And then there was a big battle, and then Responsible Zero fled Skyrim with his pink Hawkus Billy Ray Walrus companion, and it did say that he would return perhaps in Cyrodiil. Now, we're not going to Cyrodiil today because of the objective we've set out for ourselves. It is Skyrim specific, and we also won't be seeing Billy today because I can't work out how to get the mod working. It doesn't work anymore, I don't think. I remember at the time it wasn't a mod that we officially got. It was like I edited the texture of the Hawkus to make it pink. The Hawker. It's not a Hawkus, it's a Hawker. And yeah, basically I don't know how to do that anymore, and I can't be bothered working it out. And anyway, none of that matters because this all happened before the events of Skyrim Zoo. That's why he's in Skyrim, because he was in Skyrim before Skyrim. Well, actually, he did wake up on a boat, so maybe he wasn't. But anyway, he lives in Skyrim. He's not met Billy yet. So we are going to be responsible entomologists today, which means we are interested in the origins of words. No, it doesn't mean that. It means that we are hunting for bugs. Because in Skyrim, rather mysteriously, there are 5 bugs in jars that can be found around the world in specific locations. The locations I've made a note of. There's a bee, a butterfly, a dragonfly, a torch bug or something, and like a moth, I think. And so today we're going to be going around and just collecting all of those and trying to stay alive. With a little twist, I've got a special extremely OP power, which I will try not to use, but I will have to use at the beginning because I've only got an iron dagger. But we're going to be going around and just doing a little bit of bug hunting. It's going to be really, really chill and lovely. And for those of you who don't know, the bugs in jars are seemingly from a cut quest that never made it into the game. So they are completely meaningless, but we're giving them meaning today. We're creating our own quest around it. So I've got a world and a character all set up. I've recreated Responsible Zoo Owner, his beautiful visage, and we will be going off hunting for insects.
Time for the Tiny Peter hype train.
Whoop, whoop. We're on level 2 already. Well done, guys. Thank you very much. So thank you too, I should say, to Pup George, 100 bits, Rainbow Bits there. Tell your flipping friends. Do tell your friends about all of the stuff that me and Ben and Ashton do, and Michael Johnson, and James Jenkins. The L Dude Brothers subscribed via Prime for 42 months. That is the year, the month, the something of the universe and everything. Many months, me happy, celebrate, says the L Dude Brothers. Indeed, thank you very much. And we've got a first-time subscription via Prime, Twitch Prime, from DH3 Licks. Thank you very much indeed for taking a chance on us and spending your Amazon Prime Twitch sub on us. Hope it is worth the spend. Steven Scotus with 100 more bits, getting in on the hype train. Yes, wonderful. Mostly Racing says, does this end with Responsible Zoo Owner going on a bender in Riften to celebrate? The reference being that is how Skyrim Zoo began, with a hangover. Look, I'm not even going to pretend that this is going to be like heavily role-played or have the level of production that Skyrim Zoo had. Skyrim Zoo, fortunately, for us at the time...
I love video games and bugs, so this is a real treat.
Excellent. Skyrim Zoo was recorded as... it was a recorded video. I mean, it was edited, and we used console commands, and we had so many glitches and weird things happening in takes that didn't make it. At the end of one of the episodes, I think the end of the final episode, there's a moment where the villain of Skyrim Zoo was the Rabbit King, which was a giant rabbit.
Everybody salsa, dancer. Everybody salsa, dancer. Everybody salsa, dancer. TTJ Spyro Peter. There was
a giant rabbit and then a whole swarm of little minion rabbits. And for some reason, when we loaded in our save file at one point, the model ID for the rabbit had seemingly been replaced by Uncle Giraffe or Giles or one of the human characters that was our friend. And so there was just a giant man standing in the middle of this field surrounded by loads of regular sized men on the ground. And that kind of stuff happened a lot. And some of the stuff that happened that was seemingly like part of the story and it was like intentional was very much just accidental. Getting attacked by Billy's parents was completely accidental. So we had this pink hawker that was our companion, a little tiny walrus we'd shrunk down, and we were like messing around on the coast, like looking for something. I don't know, we were looking for fish or something, and like unexpectedly 2 hawkers attacked us. We hadn't even thought that there might be hawkers on the beach. It hadn't occurred to us, and they were pink because all the hawkers in the game were pink. So we had these 2 pink walruses attacking us, and it was, oh, it's Billy's parents. And there was a moment where we had this giant rabbit, which we'd intentionally made giant as the Rabbit King. But we shot it with a paralysis arrow, and it like freaked out and flew into the sky, and that became this sort of, you know, demonic, almost eldritch horror that was then the subsequent villain. So there were all these things that happened kind of organically in that series, and that is the beauty of having things pre-recorded and being able to, you know, do console commands and do bits of editing and stuff like that. We're not doing any of that today. Really, it's just an excuse for us to wander around Skyrim and collect 5 bugs in jars and just revisit a game that is actually still quite fun, I think. So I hope you just enjoy a bit of Skyrim with me today. Apparently I missed Stephen's resub. Yes, I did. I think I got mixed up and thought that it was your bits, but it wasn't. And actually above that, we've got Laugh Out Lloyd 25, who also subbed via Prime for 16 months, currently on a 1-month streak. Thank you, Lloyd, for subscribing, and thank you, Stephen, for 45 months. That's halfway to 90, which is 10 babies. On a 42-month streak, it's only right to continue to resub on a Tiny Peter stream. 45 months on the best Twitch channel. Cheers for the fun content, streams, podcasts, etc. Just remember, it do stand right, boy. Wishing all the best to everyone at TripleJump and the Walrus Clan. Thank you, Stephen, for your resub and your kind words. And then we had the Tiny Peter Hype Train from Steven with 100 bits. Cosmic Juliet, I love video games and bugs, so this is a real treat. Hopefully we won't have any actual in-game bugs caused by the few mods that I have installed. I literally only have like 2 mods installed, but one of them, it literally said in the mod description, this is my first mod, so sorry if it's buggy, lol. So it might have just broken stuff. Who knows? And Ricky Ricardo with 100 bits. Everybody salsa. We will. I shall. And then we've also got GY Goliath, who's gifted a sub to Mike Stubbsy. Thank you to GY Goliath for that. Brilliant. Well, shall we attempt to launch Skyrim and get going? So, let me see. Everybody salsa. Drew, thank you for subscribing. In fact, it was a gift sub from Steven Skodes. Thank you for the subscription, the gift sub. In fact, I should say, GY Goliath's gift sub takes them up to 621. Thank you very much. That's an insane amount. And also Steven Skodes's takes them up to 686, which is also an insane amount. Thank you very much to our gifters. It's very kind, and it's a lovely system, and it's nice for people who perhaps aren't in a position to pay for a sub themselves at this moment in time. So I'm going to hit play, and we're going to go over to this screen, and we're going to enable the banner, which is not there for some reason. There we go, that's there. It's Skyrim time. Tide author Danny just subscribed for 37 months. It's a long time. Fun fact, 100 more months till I get to the level of Skyrim re-releases. Indeed. So if I hit continue, theoretically that's all I should have to do. Hello, game. There we go. That's a good start. Continue from your last save game. Thought we didn't have any game audio then, but it's just being quiet. Okay, so I've this is our little farm. I've used a mod called, it's one of my favorite mods actually. It's really like essentially quite a simple mod. It's not you know, compared to some of the really complex stuff you get at times. I suppose it is actually quite complex, but it's a simple idea, or it's not a wild idea. It's not an idea that anyone could have thought of, and some clever person has pulled it off really well, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it's live another life. You'll have seen me, if you've ever seen any of my Skyrim content before, if you saw me doing Normie Nob Day, or indeed when we played Skyrim Zoo, we used this. How do I get my quests open in this game? Oh, pause menu, isn't it? Live Another Life. So it's just an alternate start mod. I think there's several of them, but it launches you in a jail cell, as all good Elder Scrolls games begin. And then it just gives you, there's a little statue of Mara in the corner, and it gives you a whole bunch. In fact, I can show you if you like. Do you know what? I'm gonna, because it's such a good mod, I actively want to just big it up a little bit before we get going. So if I hit new game, it should just do it every time. So you can make your character obviously in the normal way, and then how do I say yes? Blah, blah, blah. So you make a character, and then you're in this cell, and then you walk over to. Ooh. Oh god, I thought it glitched then. It just froze for a moment because it's auto-saving. And then you wander over to the Mara statue, and she says,
"Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin."
Is that loud enough for you guys? I did an audio test before, and the game seemed pretty loud, and I've turned it down since then, and now that maybe seems a bit too quiet. But then you have all these options. I arrived on board a ship. I own property in one of the holds, and if you select that, you can choose which property you own. So we actually, this is the one I've used for this playthrough. Shoals Rest Farm near Rorikstead. Oh, whoops, I've got to go in twice there. Member of a guild, and if you just choose the guild, it'll launch you in the guild hall with relevant items. So if you choose Dark Brotherhood, you'll have assassin's gear on. It'll give you knives and stuff. Or you can be a patron at a local inn. So you can. There's one where it's I was attacked and left for dead, I think, and that is you wake up just on the road, I think, with absolutely nothing. And yeah, there's all this interesting stuff. I'm a necromancer at a secret location. You're in this creepy little dungeon with probably some necromancer abilities. So it's cool. It equips you with actual abilities and stuff that are all kind of relevant, and yeah, it's great. So where are we? We're here. Oh, the sniper music's still playing and we can't really hear the game. Okay, I don't know why the sniper music is enabled on here. Oh, it's because when we were playing the movies, we had sniper music on, didn't we?
Peter, is the sniper music meant to playing in the background?
Hey, a little bit of sniper ambience. At least it wasn't clashing with Skyrim music, which would have sounded way worse. But admittedly, yeah, you wouldn't have been able to hear the game very well. Oh no, have I overwritten the autosave? Where? Oh no. I know this. Oh, I might have. Or is it this one? 74? 77? Isn't this one I just loaded? Oh no. Oh, it's just sort of brought all the stuff back that isn't supposed to be here. But yeah, I made this little table. This is where we're gonna. Let me just get rid of all this gubbins. I specifically dumped all this outside the house when I was setting up. I didn't want all this rubbish, and now I think the game's got slightly confused and it's respawned it all back in. But anyway, I've set up a nice little altar with some queen bee statues, and this is where we're going to be placing our 5 jars as and when we collect them. Let me just dump all this rubbish in this chest, because really the only thing that we should have in our inventory as a responsible entomologist is 100 bees, 200 butterfly wings, because obviously you get 2 wings per butterfly, some dragonflies and all that stuff. So I'm eating these instead. Okay, well fine, let's just eat them. And then misc. Let me just chuck that in there. I got a bit of gold and some lockpicks in case I encounter any locked doors. Otherwise I'll just be in big trouble and won't be able to continue with the adventure. But so we're going to head out on a quest to find our jars, and we're going to bring them back here, and then we'll be done. It might take me 2 streams, it might just take me 1, but let's find out, shall we? Let's say thank you to Pistol1066 who says, "Hey Walrus Clan, long time watcher, first time chatting stream there." Well, that's great. Thank you for chatting. Welcome to the chat. And Tris Ghost says it has a nice entomology feel to it, real chill. It's a very entomology friendly property for more than one reason, actually. I'll show you in just a moment. Tide author Danny subscribed for 37 months. I've done that one, in fact. And 100 bits from Demented Space asking about the sniper music. Thank you for paying actual money. to ask me about my own, to keep me covered on my own admin there. So this is our little farm. We got some farming stuff going on, and then around the corner, this was by chance as well. I just picked one of the smaller properties. I thought, let's just have this relatively humble thing. And by chance, I mean, it's actually nighttime now, so it's not going to be the best time to show you. But if I wait until daytime, Freyam says, "Hey, how far are you into the game?" We've essentially just started the game, except we're not the Dragonborn. So I'm using a mod that has allowed me to skip all that, and it just dumps me in a house of my choosing with some basic items. But look at this. By chance, there are 3 beehives attached to this farm. So we can grab bees, and then there's like bees flying around, and there's quite a lot of butterflies as well. Look at this, perfect. This is exactly the kind of property an entomologist would have. So wonderful. Let's go and find the very first. Let me give you some game audio, by the way. Do you want that any louder? Shall I make that louder? It seems very quiet to me, but I don't want it to be too loud. I want you to be able to hear me. Just let me know in the chat. And then also, for those who don't know, just how beautiful responsible zoo owner / responsible entomologist looks. There he is. Return of the Mac. It is on the quiet side, people are saying. Okay, I missed the sniper music, says Demented Space. Fair enough. Let me turn it up a little bit for you. So that's on 6. Let's put it up to 10. Is that alright? It's not too loud now, is it? I'll just project my voice. How's that sound? So, he's so ripped, isn't he? He looks great. So, we've got 5 locations for these things. The music stopped because I've tabbed out to find the locations. The bee is in the Golden Glow Estate, wherever the flip that is. I don't remember where any of these places are. The butterfly is on the road south of Iverstead, west of the Rift Imperial Camp. So that might be one to go for, because Iverstead we can probably find. Inside Burguk's Longhouse in Dushnik Jarl, wherever that is where we'll find the dragonfly. Dusk Glow Crevice is the location of the moth, and Frostflow Lighthouse is above. Is where we find the torch bug. So Golden Glow is near Riften, says Mostly Racing. Well, that is useful for me to at least, I can start heading that way. Without having to immediately tab out and start opening up maps and wikis and stuff, because I don't want to have to do that right now. You guys have looked at enough menus and admin for the time being. It's been a horrible accident here. Someone's had a bad time with their chest. Sure, I'll take that. I mean, I don't wear armor, but yeah, I'll upgrade my. But the thing is, let me just. I actually want to actively hide this from you guys as I select it. I've got a special ability here. Let me just briefly switch to face cam while I equip this. In fact, I might not have even learned it. Oh no, I have. I've got it. Okay, cool. Here we go. So I've got a special mod installed that has given me a relevant power here, which is OP as all heck. And in fact, let me stick my difficulty up slightly, because otherwise it's just going to be ridiculous. I might grab a weapon in one hand as well, just to. Okay. We've got a wolf down here that I'm going to test it on. It's running away because it knows. Hey, buddy. Okay. A couple of wolves. You guys are no match for me. Why is it not playing combat music? Right, here we go. I can, It might not look like it, but it sounds like it. I have got a swarm of bees ability here. And it is exceedingly powerful. Swarm of bees. It does 10 poison damage for 1 second. So, you know, I'm covered in bees. It's great. It's a lot of fun. Oh, they were eating this delicious deer that they've caught. Right, so Riften is... God, it's all the way over here, isn't it? Or where's Riften? Solitude, Whiterun, Riften. It's there. Okay. There's Helgen. So we've got no map markers either. We're way up in the north, sort of, I guess, northwest. Bottom right is Riften. Just, I tell you what, just to make sure we're being efficient here, I am going to quickly find out where these 5 things are, because, oops, I've set a custom destination there. Because otherwise we're going to run halfway across the world to Riften, and we're going to be in trouble. So Golden Glow Estate is near Riften, we've established. We've also got one that's west of the Rift Imperial Camp, south of Iverstead, which I think the Rift is Riften, right? So I've got the wiki open here. You guys can't see it, but Iverstead is a small town. Oh god, I thought these would be shown on a map on the wiki somewhere, but it's not. It's a small town at the western end of Lake Gear. Oh Jesus. I didn't count on this. That like I wouldn't be able to just look up these locations on a map on the internet. Iverstead location. Can I Google? Yeah, okay, I can search for that. That's fine. That is doable. So we've got Iverstead is kind of near. That's down here. So that's going to be on the way to... So we've got 2 that are pretty near Riften. So we know that. Okay, that's good. So the top 2 are Riften, essentially. The Dragonfly is at Burguk's Lighthouse. Wherever the hell that is. Burguk Lighthouse. Okay, that might be kind of nearer to where we are. Yes, it is. It's about here-ish. So we'll go for that one first. So I'll spare you more of me looking at maps and stuff, and we'll go and we'll do some adventuring, because otherwise you guys are going to tune out. So we're going to run. We're going to go there on foot. We're going to hoof it. We're going to see what we encounter on the way. Like that massive lion over there. Oh, fox. This game is beautiful, isn't it? It's been a while since I've... Oh, God. Oh, it killed me instantly. I've got no armor. Wow. I did stick it on a slightly high difficulty, but I didn't expect... Like, the difference between the wolf and the and the cat was substantial. But that's fine. So where is it? Somewhere like that. That's fine. All right. So I'll equip that on one hand, and then I'll have a weapon on the other, and I might maybe just put the difficulty back to where it was, given that I'm not wearing any armor. It is on expert. It's because the wolves gave me no issue whatsoever. I thought, oh, it needs to be higher, because I did some testing earlier to see how powerful that ability was, and it seemed too high. So I thought, hey, we need to stick the difficulty up when we start the stream, which is exactly what I did, and it turned out to be a bad thing. So we're looking for a lighthouse. I mean, immediately. Okay, no, it's going to be a little while yet. That's fine. We've got to cross a river and stuff. Oh, look, we've got some... Definitely grab these. I mean, I've already got 100 of them in my inventory, but any insects we find along the way, we're gonna grab. But I think the law here is that, you know, it's very easy to just pull torch bugs out of the air, but then you end up with just their thorax. You know, it's also very easy to accidentally squish them as you do so. So what we really want is to find these fabled jars. You know, I might be as a responsible entomologist, I want to find bugs that have already been safely captured by other people, rather than try and capture some myself and end up killing them, you know? So, that's the plan. Okay. Oh, we've got someone on the path up ahead. They're holding a torch. They might just be like a guard or something. Is it like a caravan guard? Oh, we've got a village. Got a village here. We have discovered the town of something.
Whoa there.
Oh.
I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
The mine isn't safe? Why?
We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr.
Draugr.
Not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
I'll stay out
Glad
then.
to hear.
Right, thanks for that. No time for such adventures. We've got a bug to find. Now, these bugs in jars are... They are to be found in places with... in sort of actual dungeons, you know, so we're going to have to sometimes like fight bandits and stuff in order to recover them. No time for adventures, we've got a bug to find is big normie energy. It is really, yeah. Why do I always end up playing the people who don't want to have adventures? Oh, we've got a mud crab. Bees! See, some stuff just dies immediately, but others, I mean, these aren't quite bugs, so we're not going to take those. Yeah, those cats are just, they're powerful beasties, aren't they? Okay. Okay, so I saw this river on the map when we were exploring, when I was looking for my my place marker. So we may not be so far away from... Okay, so it's somewhere around there, and I guess because it's a lighthouse, it's perhaps on the water, presumably. So maybe I'll follow the river. But we're looking for a place called Dushnik Jarl, which I guess is some ancient language of one of the races in this game. Tell you what, the one thing I wish I'd not done in terms of starting a new character is, one reason I wish I'd not started a new character from scratch is that I can't sprint for crap. Haven't I got a fortified stamina potion? Actually, that might be worth just necking right now. Oh no, I died, didn't I? I never got it, and it might have also been a damage stamina. I can't remember what it. Oh God, what's going on here? Forsworn. Who are they fighting? Imperials. Well, what I'm going to do is wait until the last... Ooh. Wait until the last person is dead, which I have done. Oh, and that thing on my map as well, that thing directly south of here is the place I'm going. So that's good. Minor healing potion. I really ought not to be wearing armor. I don't think Responsible Zoo Owner has ever worn armor in his life. He wears his leather hat and that's it, which is a shame because I kind of wish I could wear armor because it's not good here. But them's the rules. So, Imperial Sword does 9 damage. Good. Let's take that. An amethyst. Some steel arrows. What's a Forsworn Axe do? It's been so long since I played this game. So we'll equip that with the steel arrows. And then we've got... oh, okay. The axe is the best. Of course, the bee's the best of all. But... I wonder if any of them had a shield, actually. I could at least carry a shield. Didn't the Imperial have a shield? I thought he was... armor? No. Okay. Oh, there's a shield there, though. I could,
Yeah.
Hi ho there TP, and hey everyone. TP, it's that time again. My quarterly ask of, is playback still incoming at some point in the kind of sort of near future at some point maybe I hope? Please say yes.
Big to Jesus, thank you very much for, not just for the donation, but for caring about that series. That's not to say that other people don't, but it's... I struggle to justify it day to day when I'm at work, and it's always... Basically, it's always in the back of my mind that I want to do some more. I've got a script written... And I've got a load of footage captured. I don't have all the footage captured. I thought I did kind of have everything I needed, but I need some more. And I have actually been capturing stuff. Last week, I was recording some things. But it's always like something less than a priority. Simply because there's just always more work to do in a day than I ever have time for. You know, and that's even just my actual... like day-to-day, week-to-week duties. But it's not that I don't want to do any, and it's not that like we don't want to have it on the channel or anything like that. The power of bees. So there's every chance that it will happen at some point. I mean, I say that as though there's a question mark about it. It will come out eventually. I don't think there's a question mark there at all, but it's just a case of when. But it's lovely to know that there are some people out there who still want to see some more. Forgotten Media, Steven Scodes, I see you guys, but thank you very much, BTJ. Glad to hear that you are keen.
Outlander. By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome. This is our stronghold. Here we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You are not an orc, are bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own.
How can I convince you to let me in?
We've heard whispers of an enchanted pair of gauntlets, hidden and protected by dangerous men, beasts, or worse. They are called the Forge Master's Fingers. Bring them to our chief, and he will decide if you're worthy to be bloodkin to the orcs.
I'll find those gauntlets.
We will see.
I might need to do that to get in here, but it's a question of whether this might not be where I need to get in. So I found Dushnik Yal. This is the location that I've been given in relation to where the thing is. But I see on my map, look, there's a tower ahead on the compass, you see? There's a tower somewhere. Or it might not be a tower, but I'm looking for a lighthouse near this area. Hopefully it's not in the stronghold, because that guy is not going to let me in. And I don't think this man, even though he's capable of doing this to a wolf, I don't know if he's capable of marching into a orc stronghold by himself with no armor. So we could be in trouble if flipping heck. How do I get up here? I've got to Skyrim my way up these rocks, have I? Is this how we're doing it? Oh, I literally do as well. It's actually working. Oh wow. Elder Scrolls, everyone. Oh, now that could well be a lighthouse. Oh. I don't want to aggro any of these orcs. I don't want to piss them off. So there's something over there. That doesn't look like a lighthouse to me. It could be, actually, but I suppose any building you could just light a big fire in it. Hang on, let me just literally discover this location, and it will tell me immediately whether or not it's a lighthouse. I don't think it's more likely to be that tower on the edge of the... Okay. Oh! Flipping wolves everywhere. All these killing blow animations happening with the bees. Okay, so in all likelihood, that down there is the lighthouse we're looking for, and contains a... Oh my god, I just set a trap off, I think. I didn't even see it happen, but my controller started rumbling. But yeah, down here, I'm just going to give this a wide berth. I really don't want to, like, hack off a bunch of orcs right now. I'm just not equipped to deal with this. But over here, surely a lighthouse. I mean, it'll be just my luck if there's a bunch of necromancers in there or something. I'm going to save the game. There could be anything here, but that looks like some kind of beacon tower, I would suggest. Oh, it's an eyrie. It is pretty eerie. Got a skeever there. Oh, delicious. Well, we'll look inside. I don't know if this is a lighthouse. An eyrie is where an eagle hangs out, right? What's going on there? This is probably it. And I suspect... Oh. I'm a bit apprehensive. Is this a lot of dwarven tech? Take that. I'm going to take some stuff that is... that might be worth selling. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, I've only got so many lockpicks here. Ooh. Ooh. No. It's real spooky, guys. Oh. Okay. This better be worth it. Oh, wow, okay. Soul gem. There's a lot of like Dwemer stuff. Helmet. Scrap metal. Can sit on the chair if I want to. Iron sword. That's probably an eagle's egg in the eyrie. Oh, there's an expert chest here. Hang on. Let me look at the name of this lighthouse we're looking for. So, Dushnik Jarl. Inside... Oh no, see, I've got a couple of them confused here. And actually... Yeah. It's Frostflow Lighthouse we're looking for. But it's actually in that camp. It's inside Burguk's Longhouse in the cellar, which is entered via a trapdoor to the right of the fireplace, directly ahead from the entrance to the Longhouse. The dragonfly in a jar is located on the lower shelf of a cupboard under the scaffolding when first entering the cellar. We have got to march into that camp, which I hope we're actually allowed to do just of our own choosing. I suppose I could try and recover. I mean, you know, this is how quests and adventures work, isn't it? In stories, I've got to do a fetch quest if I want to get actual permission to go in there. So that's my choice, really. I can choose to, if I'm allowed, try and march into that camp and fight a whole... Excuse me? What the flip is that? Search Forsworn? Hello? A Forsworn has just died somewhere. Interesting. Yeah, this is how fetch quests work, isn't it? Like, sorry guys that you keep losing audio when I'm like tabbing around in Windows, but as soon as I tab out of the game, I need a stream deck really. Who would stop you? You're just a responsible entomologist. Yeah, I am. Where's this skeever? Oh my god. I might turn, like, reduce to a certain extent the number of animated things we're getting here. It's a bit much. Display? Actor fade? What is it? Is it not gameplay? Show floating ratings, save on... controls? I thought you could, oh yeah. No, this is stats. I thought you could, I thought you could choose this, couldn't you? The frequency of... I can't go any further down, that's it. Okay, well, we might just have to watch me execute skeevers all the time. Hello, Granite7. Thank you for chatting. Welcome to the community. I thought you could only do it with mods, says Sarcastic Beard. Maybe. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to save the game here, as is the beauty of playing Bethesda RPGs. You can just, you know, do what you like. And it might be that I can't... Okay, so I seemingly can just march in there, all bees blazing, if that's what I want to do. And I'll just see how I fare. I mean, I might even be able to sneak in. So that is the Longhouse. The jar is in there. It would be nice if, because I've accepted the quest, that it actually allows me to walk in here. Because how else am I going to hand in the gauntlets to this guy when I've got them? Anything around here I can just quickly... Magicka potion, that will actually be quite useful. Oh man, if I go in here, there's going to be like 5 orcs. Okay. We might have to run in and run out. Let me just... so, we got to go in here. It's in the cellar, which is entered via a trapdoor to the right of the fireplace, directly ahead from the entrance to the longhouse. The jar is located on the lower shelf of a cupboard, which is under the scaffolding when first entering the cellar. So we have to, like, head to the fireplace opposite this front door when we go in. On the right-hand side, there's a trapdoor, which will take us straight into the cellar. And immediately when we get in there, there's a shelf, which will have the dragonfly in a jar. I'm just going to aggro immediately, aren't I? Ooh.
You need to leave.
Okay. I do need to leave. But what if I... Oh, how many lock... I can't actually... Because of the way I've got my windows set up, I can't actually see how many lockpicks I've got left. Ooh. I'm in. Okay, shelf. They're gonna follow me in here, guys. Is it in the cupboard? Under the scaffolding, did it say? Under the scaffolding as soon as you enter the cellar. Under the... Oh, could it be? One jar acquired. And they've not even seen me take it. I'm going to ransack this place for all it's worth. I'm amazed they let me in and didn't just immediately attack me, but I guess you do need to be able to come in and hand in the thing, you know? Oh. Yes. It's very exciting, guys. We've got a dragonfly. I wasn't sure. I was starting to think that I was never going to find a bug. I sort of feel like while I'm down here now, I may as well just, you know, steal some pheasant, etc. A potato. I'm a responsible entomologist, but that is, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to, like, march in and steal from people. I do keep sort of saying entomologist, and it is actually entomologist, but what are you going to do? I'm a responsible entomologist, so I get to choose how it's pronounced. Right, so... I might not have enough time to get out of the upstairs. Let's grab some cheese wheels. Get out of the upstairs longhouse before they try and kill me, but I suppose as long as we get away quick, we should be alright. What's the way out? Skyrim. Timologist. Guys, we did it. It's funny, actually, Lucy B says, I went to school with N, Timologist. I was thinking of calling the character Ant, as in Anthony, M, middle initial, ologist. Anthony M. Ologist. Entomologist. But, nah. And that would have been a doubly clever pun name, because it would have been Ant, as in the insect. It's very exciting, everyone. We have got our first thing. And I'm going to head straight back to the farm and place it down, just because I need that dopamine rush. Otherwise, I might not make it through the rest of this quest, this adventure, because it's proving pretty stressful. I'm a level 1 bee master wandering around, desperately trying not to die all the time. So, on the other hand, there is an outside chance that if I place this down here... I'll tell you what, I'm going to place it where it's going to be, but then I'm immediately going to pick it back up and put it in my inventory, because there is a chance, if I don't come back to this property for X number of in-game days, then it will despawn. Although I do own this property, I don't quite know what the rules are, but this is what it's going to be like. You see? My lovely pedestal. If only I could place some sort of lighting, which I can't. I could equip a torch. Nice. Looks great. Got a little bee statues. Anyway, we're going to pick this back up. Because it might disappear if I leave it here. So that's not going to happen. Let me put my magic back on. It's just as well, really, that I do have this overpowered as hell bee ability. Because otherwise, I really would have no hope. So we know that 2 of the other insects can be found in... Excuse me while the music cuts out, while I tab out. Can be found in the Riften area, the bee and the butterfly. So we'll go to those when we're due in that location. All that's left beyond that is a moth, which is in Dusk Glow Crevice, and Torchbug, which is in Frost Flow Lighthouse. That's the lighthouse I was confusingly looking for. Frost Flow Lighthouse location in Skyrim. I see it. It is... somewhere snowy. Is it around? It's kind of hard to tell. All I've got is a picture of the map. Oh, there. That's useful. Oh, yeah. So it's somewhere about somewhere around here. So it's kind of Winterhold, I think, approximately. It's like there or something. And then the other one, Dusk Glow Crevice. I'll just find out where that is. And then we never need to consult this again. Dusk Glow Crevice location. That is actually not so far away. So our final 2, or our final 4, are in 2 pairs, which is useful. So, let me move that out of the way. So Dusk Glow Crevice is about here. So let's march over there. That's good. That's doable. So there's something here, and then there's something somewhere around here-ish. I don't know quite where it is. And that'll be 2 more. And then we just head on over to the Rift, which is flipping miles away. And then we'll have 2 more, and we'll have got them all, everyone. It all sounds so achievable, doesn't it? Yeah, just wait until we see what happens. There is a magic spell that lets you make a light stick to walls, says Lucy B. Okay, it's useful. If you think we've got any hope of learning such magic spells in today's adventure, you'd be mistaken. But hey, more wolves that we can shoot bees at. That's just what I want. Now, a responsible entomologist will not actually pull every butterfly out of the local area because they are an endangered species. They're struggling. And unlike the wolves, who we will murder at any given opportunity, and not even take the pelts, because ordinarily in Skyrim I would lap up a pelt like that. I used to love making armor and stuff in this game. It's weird because I don't like crafting in more recent games. I flipping hate it, in fact, but there's something about these games that I still really enjoy it all. And I'm looking forward to Starfield to a certain extent, but I'm reserving a lot of judgment. But certainly Elder Scrolls 6, if it ever happens, I will play the crap out of. More wolves. I'm in like the flipping wolf world here. Oh look, it's those 2 wolves that I fought when I first came here and died. In fact, is that cart up here? I've probably passed it already. You know, with the dead bandit. Oh well. Wait, where's my marker? It's over there. That's fine. We'll head down this way. Guys, don't even try. I welcome you to come at me, bros, but, you know, I don't suggest that you do. Oh. Okay. Still strangely beautiful, this game, even though, you know, it's obviously aged. These are ultra settings for... this is not the anniversary edition, this is the original Steam version of Skyrim. What is the range on this, on these bees? It's pretty reasonable. And venison does actually restore health in this game, which is useful, although only 2 points if you just chow down on it as normal. It's probably best to make an actual thing out of it. Oh. Although I know full well that this is pronounced chitin, it's much more fun to say chitin, isn't it? Everyone loves a bit of chitin. Oh, hello. Is it owned if I kill you? Is the question.
Cover your unmentionables?
Oh. Sorry about that.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I've been hunting and fishing these parts for years. What is this? A clam. Mmm, clam meat. Oh, dragonfly. Delicious. I mean, fascinating. Oh man, look at this flipping elk walking along. That's what I enjoyed, I think, the most about this game, was just wandering around and having random encounters. I mean, I know this is just our wildlife, but, you know, more like when you get attacked by a highwayman or a... you know, something like that. God, it does have range, doesn't it? Oh, God. It's got some serious range. Delicious venison. This is a Spriggan attack. You know, this. Remember the Spriggans? The sort of leafy women who like, kind of protect groves and fancy... in fact, I'm a bit concerned because... oh, what is this? Oh, I've got the Blessing of Kinnereth. What's that doing? Active effects. Increases my stamina? Hell yeah! Just what I want. I'll just steal the offerings. Do you think the blessing vanishes if I do this? Got some boots. Am I wearing anything on my feet? No. I could pop some boots on, but... no, where we're going, we don't need boots. We just need bugs. What was I saying? I've already forgotten. But, yeah. Yes, I'm a bit concerned because one of the... I was doing a bit of reading on the locations of the bug jars, of course. I wanted to know where they all are. Yes, the sexy trees, Lucy B. You're right. That's what they are. The Spriggans. The sexy trees. So I was looking up the locations of the bug jars. And I saw some people like theorizing why they were in the game, because as I say, it's seemingly from a cut quest, so people don't quite know what they were going to be used for. There's writing on the lids. I'll show you actually. You see, that one says sort of JWX potentially, or is it upside down? XMR. And someone was speculating that the locations of the bugs seemingly relate in some way to the nature of the bugs. So they were saying like the moth one is something glow dark cavern or something, and it's like, oh no, that's the torch bug one, you know, and torches and glowing, and I think I can't remember exactly, but they came up with like a... oh, wait, no, we shouldn't kill spiders. Oh, well, it's too late. We should be nice to the spiders. Although they're not insects, so I'm not sure if an entomologist is specifically insects or just general creepy crawlies, which, of course, is a scientific term when it comes to taxonomy. Yeah, they were... This person was talking about how... oh, this insect kind of relates in a way to it, the location where it's found, and so does this one, and they were like making all these sort of semantic links, And then they said, oh, and it's funny that I think they said that a butterfly, one of the butterfly ones, they said, oh, and that's found in this location where it's always springtime, and it's guarded by this. Well, they didn't say it's guarded by Spriggans, but they said, oh, it's interesting that that's found in one of those locations where whatever time of year you go, or where even if it's snowy, it's one of those nice, lovely locations in Skyrim where you go inside and it's like a lovely little hollow with like moss and trees, and it's really pretty and stuff. And sometimes it's like bears inside. And I mean, that's lovely, except those places are often guarded by Spriggans. And Spriggans are actually pretty hard-hitting MFs in this game. And I wonder if they might even be resistant to my bee powers.
Sorley and I are just here to make sure the mine is run
properly.
All right.
Speak proper. Have you got a chest I can steal from? Is my first and only question. No. Never mind. So that's the mine. How am I going to get to where I'm trying to go? So I'm trying to go there. I just need to get around this mountain, although seemingly there's a bit of a mountain pass up here, maybe, possibly, that I can walk up. It's steep. It's Skyrim, but I'll have a go. So yeah, we might be encountering Spriggans in one of these locations, and I don't know what we're going to do about that, to be honest. Just stick the game on easy mode and hope for the best, perhaps. I'll obviously have a go, but if we're just continually dying because we're level 1 and we're trying to fight like 3 Spriggans all at the same time, hopefully it would just be the one Spriggan, but...
Happy 420 BBB Blazed my dudes Lord 16 dab. Since we do love a good insect, here are some insect jokes.
Yes.
Why are entomologists so book smart? Because they're aphid readers. Ha ha ha.
Aphid
What do you call a
readers.
black and yellow insect that isn't confident in itself? A humblebee. Hi E.
That's sweet.
Which insect is always the first to leave? The flea. Ho ho ho. What did the entomologist say to the tiny Australian insect? Good day, mate.
They might.
Why did the lonely entomologist go to Italy? To find romance. Hi.
What? Romance. Yeah. I like it. I'm doing a Skyrim.
Insects entomology tiny blaze it.
I can't get up that cliff. Thank you for blazing it, everyone. 420 is the sex number. My dudes. Oh yeah, it doesn't help when you got your weapons out. I think you can get up slightly steeper cliffs when you put your guns away. When do I get the gun? We're nearly there. Todd, please. Todd Howard, why did you make it so hard to navigate through your world? I say he made it hard. I mean, in a way, he made it easier. I should not be able to do this. And yet, here we are. Climbing up a vertical cliff. Oh, I'm so close. Please, Todd. Todd, it just works. Oh, just jump, responsible entomologist. You're so flipping close to being over this crest. Yes. Okay. Is it worth it? I could have just gone around the mountain. Where am I now? Oh, I'm way off course. See, this looked like it was like walkable snow, all this stuff here. But apparently not. Oh, this is steep as hell. Well, if I can just get... do you know what? I'm going to do it. Just going to run around here. Defying all laws of known physics and some of the unknown ones. And... try and pick up the path. Because flip this. Oh, now sometimes in places like this you get trolls. I don't want to fight a troll. Yeah, there's one there. Flipping knew it. See, I remember this game. I remember stuff. Although I'm sort of now morbidly curious as to how I'd fare against a troll. I'm going to try and sneak attack it with the bees. Which is something people don't often say when uh-oh. Okay. Oh no. It's struggling with the stairs. Now actually aren't trolls weak to fire? Because I do also have the standard flames that every character gets in this game. If I drink my Magicka. Oh god. Okay, what about a Forsworn Axe? How's that gonna... Do I have my shield? I'm gonna flipping need it. Oh no, he's going to kill me. He's easily going to kill me. Leg it. Go somewhere he can't. There we go. What are you going to do now, huh? I could bee him from here. Swarm of bees. Fun. Do you get the healing as well? You do. Got no Magicka though, but is he gonna come and get me from beneath? I'm gonna clamber around this wall. I'm really cheaterosting here. Oh no, there's another one. I told you these places are troll rich. Oh, the other one might be still chasing me. Right, I'll wait for him to go around. See, this one's full health. Oh, God. Okay. But I think this might be the way I need to go, so I had to come this way. Is this right? I can level up, actually. That might restore all my stuff as well, I don't know. Stamina, yes. And then, I don't know, let me... Maybe my destruction magic? Can I get a basic, like, boost on all destruction? No. Oops. Maybe just, heavy armor block, two-handed, one-handed. Sure, 20% more damage on my axe. Leave it out, Mr. Troll. Okay, we've picked up the trail, though. We're good. I've closed my chat by accident. Well, I've not closed it, but I've just got the wrong window open. I've got a lot of windows open today. I've got a list of locations in a Word document. Oh. I've got a separate... Chrome tab open with the actual location, like maps and stuff. Half Magicka cost. Is it half Magicka cost though? Because is it a novice spell is the question. If it is, I should have just gone for that. But I don't know if it's novice. Will it tell me if I hover over it? Swarm of bees. Oh, it is. What a waste. I should have done that. Could have got twice as much stuff out of it. How are we doing for leveling up now to level 2? Well, we'll probably level up to level 2 eventually. That's a shame. I should have gone for that. I just assumed it wasn't novice because it's so powerful. But I should have checked that. And obviously, if it wasn't novice, I probably wouldn't be able to cast it in the first place. So, never mind. Oh God, it's so over the top. Yeah, twice as many bees. And I shouldn't really be dual wielding it for one thing. Like, I don't need to do that. So, hang on, what am I doing? Where's my shield? I should be hotbarring all this stuff as well, but... Okay. So, we are heading... there. We've gone such a long-winded way to this place. If I'd just, from the very beginning, gone around the mountain when I came, then... we would have been alright. But what is that? Oh, it's an elk. Okay. 2 elk. Looked really big because it's 2 elk. Or 2 deers. Got a mammoth here, a couple of mammoths. They're not aggressive, fortunately. Are there any giants herding them? Silent Moon's camp discovered. You'll make a fine rug, cat. Good, good. Has he got any magicka? No. Minor healing and a lockpick. Need those. I don't need to be holding it down. Like, I just need to infect them with the bees, and then they will slowly die. So I'm definitely not using this as well as I could do. Oh, still someone shooting at me somewhere. Cheese. Oh, salmon steaks. I might have those for my tea in real life. I don't mean the ones that I've picked up in game. I'm not losing the plot. But I might just have that. We've got some, I think. Or we usually do. Most Tory household. I'm not a Tory, don't worry. I'm only joking. But, you know, we've always got salmon steaks in the fridge. Somehow. The reason that we've always got salmon steaks in the fridge is because we choose to live in poverty in every other aspect of our lives. But hey, as long as you're buying the salmon steaks. Oh. Is someone there? As a man leans down from the ceiling and throws bees into the room. Oh, it's so powerful, and I'm so glad that it's like... It's only just too powerful as well. It's not like stupidly OP. Like, it is OP, and I am having an easier time than I would want to have if I was playing an ordinary game. But the fact that I am streaming here, and I have been struggling, and I died in the first, like, 10 minutes of my adventure, makes me feel much better about just wandering in and being able to quite neatly and easily kill people. Despite being level 1, level 2, you know? Lesser ward. Increases armor rating. Staff of the Familiar. Summons a Familiar for 60 seconds. Okay. We could use that. Hopefully it's a bee Familiar. I don't think it's going to be, is it? It's going to be a wolf, but... Look at all this, like, expensive stuff. There's so much of this game I never explored. You know, I've got hours and hours and hours in Skyrim, and... I would quite often not come off the beaten track. Well, I would, but there's just that many random dungeons and locations that even if you are like going off the beaten track and like looking into these sorts of locations, like you just don't encounter them all. Or you encounter, you know, you'll encounter one in one playthrough, and then literally years later when you pick the game up again, then you find it again, you know, for the first, and it feels like for the first time. It's great. I've got a lot of good things to say about Skyrim. I know quite famously or infamously, Ben is, it's not that he's not a fan of it, but he made himself sick of it. Like, I don't think he thinks it's a bad game, but he OD'd on Skyrim. And I think recently he did actually try to start playing it again, and very, very, very quickly decided, no, yeah, this is not for me. It's a little bit haunting, me just running around and being people to death, but what can you do? I'll tell you what you can do. You can not walk around being people to death, but who's going to stop me? You're certainly on the B10 track today, says Forgotten Media. Indeed. Congratulations to you on that. Excellent pun. Got a fox. Have I got any restore stamina potions? Yeah. Was it worth it? No. I've run out again. It's only consolation, Peter. If I had the power to beat people to death, you can bet your bippy I would. Well, I should hope so. Yeah. How are we doing? Where are we at? We're nearly there. I've forgotten what we're even looking for. It's either Frost Flow Cavern and Dusk Glow something or other. I don't know. We'll be fine. We'll be reet, as they say. Bees. Search wolf. Nothing. I have been picking up a few high value items or items that have a good oh my gosh, there a giant beating the crap out of stuff somewhere. Oh, okay. So some wolves have killed his mammoth. What's he doing? Is he angry? What's in his den? Okay, alright. You're fine. Don't worry. I'm just passing through. Anyway, I've got insects to find. So, we're probably looking for a cave, and there is one on the map here. Oh, this could be it. This is about where it was on... I was just doing it by eye. I literally just had a picture of the map from above like that, and it just had a marker on it, but it was somewhere around here. Give me the name. Let me discover it. I'm right on top of it. Oh. Dusk Glow Crevice. This is one of them. This is the place. It's got all sorts of warnings on the outside, which is a little bit spooky. Let me get some more detailed information. Dusk Glow Crevice. It's on the end table near a clothes iron at the end of the map, specifically in the final room on the west. So we are going proper Skyrim style dungeon busting now, guys. This is it. We're doing the real thing. And I don't know what to expect in here. By the way, the TripleJump Twitch channel gained its 10,000th follower at some point during today, according to Social Blade. Another milestone for TripleJump. Congratulations, Just Forgotten Media. Oh, that's great to hear. It's been rounding up to 10k for a little while, I think. So we knew that, like, that was the sort of current milestone we were hitting. But I don't think we knew exactly what the numbers, or we've not looked at exactly what the numbers are, but it's good. So we're dealing with bandits, which is actually a relief, because I'm not going to have a problem with those. Oh, where do I... Yeah. Oh. Oh god, I didn't even see them. I was just looking down at the ground. No. Oh, they've seen me. Okay. Bees. If we're dealing with bandits, I'm gonna stick the difficulty up. Just expert there. That suddenly seems a lot expert. Or no, you know what? Maybe I'll just not use my bees. Just do it like that. Because that's why I'm doing so well. Is because I've got my bees. Let's just play a bit of actual Skyrim now, shall we? Mind your language, the mods are here. Nice. Can't spell bandits without a B. You're right. It's B, then it's A-N-T, like ants, and then it's NITS, nits. Do I want any of this? All of them bugs. Bandits are basically just bugs 3 times. An iron greatsword, lockpick. Okay. I don't think I'll take a stealthy approach. I'm just gonna wander in. But they were talking about something scary with scary eyes, that there was... Oh, yeah. That they didn't want to come up and get them. And I think those are the fellas. I think it's Draugr. But, you know, fine. Whatever. Yeah, what are you going to do? You going to get me? How you... Oh, yeah, okay, you are. I've been poisoned. Oh my god, okay. Those are tough, aren't they? Jeez, he poisoned me and then he just whacked me once and I died. So maybe we do keep the bees on.
The boss is going to cut those creepy cave people to pieces.
Yeah, it'll teach them to steal from us. One of them took my good helmet.
I hope one comes running up here so I can stab it right in the face.
I would be fine if they didn't. Have you seen their eyes? They don't have any. Well,
8, 7. Stealth archer. Okay. Force 1 axe. Oops. Nice. Oh, Falmer, are they? Not Draugr. Right, gold, lockpicks, steel arrows. Good. So let's do this slightly more tactically. Let's save the game for a start. Or no, first thing I'll do is get some heals in. There we go. Alright, good. Save the game. And then maybe the first thing I'll do is actually cast a familiar on the other side of the crevice. Okay, so at least we've only got one to deal with now. Now we may well just die on our asses here, but if I go double Bs. Oh, I got him. I did hit him from there. Oh god, he's going to hit me. He's going to whack me good. Oh, I should have been wearing that all this time. And then what is my strongest weapon here? Probably still the Force 1 axe. Oh, he missed me somehow, mercifully. Don't poison me. Thank God. Okay. Falmer shield is probably better than what I'm using. Is that better as well? I don't think it is. 13, 14. No, but the shield is probably a great improvement. 22. Okay, we've got our army at Akatosh. Oh no. Let me get the bees. Got him. I am a pro. But, you know, things might get even harder as we go along. So, we'll see. But that is me. So, we'll save the game. Double B is the forgetting technique. So, I suspect that that might even be the end of the... Can I cheat my way around here? Because given that this is a sort of a shortcut, like you can only go one way, that looks like it might be the end of the cave, and then the shortcut back to the entrance is to come up that way. So if we can somehow get over there, that would be great. But we probably can't. It's probably idiot-proof. Which means I've got no... Oops, well I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Can I climb back up here? Oh my god. Right. Well, I managed to clamber around, which you could call cheating, but equally, you know, if I've got arms and legs, I could climb around that if I was a person in this situation. Although this probably opens from the other side, so we can't get around there anyway. So they've done me. They've really idiot-proofed it. That's fine. So we'll have to just adventure. The verb to adventure. Hopefully it's not a massive cave full of... Ugh. Full of Falmer. Have I saved it? I think I have, but I'm scared. Were those legs? Or they may have been. Oh! It's only a skeever. Although they can give you disease in this game, which nobody wants. Oh no, did they hear me? They heard me fighting. They're coming. I saw them on my marker, on my... I can hear them growling. Yeah, look, they're on the compass. That's 14. Let me get rid of all this stuff that is not as good as anything else, because it's no good to me. It's just clogging up my inventory. 7 familiar forsworn axe. And there's 7, and those are 10. Okay. May as well drop those as well. Just means I can see what the hell I'm doing in this inventory. Clang! Okay. The classic stealth archer technique. Oh! No! The bees! Oh, run. Okay, that's half the cost of our bee. Maybe health. Stamina is the inconvenience because it means we can't sprint, but Mostly Racing says, well, I have bad news. This is a massive cave full of Falmer. Okay, good. Novice Destruction. Half Magicka. Oh, there's flipping skeevers everywhere. Okay, that's fine. Well, in a way, that's a relief because when I saw all those markers on the compass, I was thinking they were all Falmer, and they're not. So that's a Falmer War Axe. Is that the same or better? It's my Forsworn. Forsworn weighs less. Okay, we've still got two map markers. Ooh, steady. Yo! Step off. Oh, was that a mage back there? I thought I saw a... For a minute there, I thought I saw a blue Oh, yikes. Okay, this could be bad. I don't know how good Falmer mages are, but mages in this game can have some really overpowered, scary stuff. Much like me. Okay, it's just a staff. But it is slowing me down. Okay, hang on. Hang on, I'm panicking. Don't panic. Heal, heal. Magicka. Okay, got him. Take his staff. He's a skulker. Ice spikes. I'll give it a go, see how powerful it is in my hands. Damage 0, but a spike that does 25 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Okay. Right, we're good. That is another little group of Falmer dead. Schooled the Skulker. You're right. Hang on. Excuse me. Dun-dun-dun. 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 Okay, what have we got going on down here? Those are insects, I think. The charases. Certainly of interest to an entomologist. Gold, soul gem, magicka, stamina. Got some combat music happening, but I don't see anything. So, the cave continues this way. Oh no. Oh, it's alive. I thought it was a dead one. Oh god, it's powerful as well. It is a bug though. So, how will it fare against its own kind? Pretty well. It doesn't like, it's not bothered by poison damage. It's running. Disgusting. I'll take the chitin for my collection because I am interested in all of God's insects, not just the pretty ones that make honey. Have I turned myself around here? I think I may have done. Yeah, right. So cross over there. This is more extensive. You know, it's more of an oh no, well, it certainly is now more of an adventure than I thought it would be. Dead bandit. He came down here for the eggs. Falmer sword. We're getting all sorts of gubbins there, which is nice. But yeah, man, I was not expecting all this. But I'm pleased in a way, because I was a bit concerned that this whole adventure we're doing could have turned out to be a bit of a walk in the park if all of them involved, like the first one, the dragonfly, where we just quickly ran into a cellar, grabbed it, and then left, you know? That could have been a bit of a disappointment, but... how do we get the local map? Oh, see... We've done most of it, actually. Haven't we? Wait, what? Why is that all white? This is all discovered, though. So, hang on. Let me head down here because it's a little bit. Wait, I'm confused. Hang on. Let me look up. Let me double check the location. So it should be on the end table near a clothesline at the end of the map, specifically in the final room on the west. I don't quite know what that means. final room? Is this the west? Oh, well, I've got a compass, haven't I? So, yeah, that is the west. Hang on, let me just double check. It's not here. It might even be in this room or this location, but I just want to check everything. On a table. Because we've actually cleared out the... Oh. Didn't see this. Oh, it spits stuff at you. Get off. Fortunately, it's not doing a lot of damage to me, but Jesus. Could this be the final room? Wait, what is all this? This wasn't on the map, was it? Oh, it was. Oh, it's just shown it all as... It's marked it all as visited, even though most of it wasn't. Okay, that's fine. Hunting bow, amethyst. I've closed my chat again. I've got 2 monitors. How many more do I need? I feel like I need 3. We've got 3 when we stream at the office, and I can see why now. So we're looking for a table. Not a table in here. The final room on the west. Whatever that means. Crikey. That was nearly very bad. I mean, it was pretty bad, but could have been worse. Right. Have I leveled up yet? Oh yeah, I've already done that. I paid for my my lower cost stuff. Is there a pressure plate here that will allow me to set this off again? Or is it just a rope? Is it going to go off again if I step out into here? We're fine. Final room on the west. At the end of the cave, it was described as being. Oh, this could be this is the final room, surely, because that is, you know, has the looping back point in it. Oh, that's an empty burial urn there. So someone is fighting something in here. I'll let them just deal with each other for now.
I'm not splitting the cord with anyone. It's so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Hey, I'm glad that he killed the farmer. I'd much rather fight him.
Ain't this a surprise? Damn.
Oh my god! Jesus! That guy was powerful! Oh, where's my autosave? I was well... Oh, no. Oh, Christ. What a faff. I was well pleased that I only had him to deal with, like, now. Well, at least I know that I don't need to actually go in any of those rooms and grab all that. You know, I'm not in this for all the treasure hunting. I don't need to think about a long game, you know, when I'm playing this, which is a mercy. So knowing that there's a load of treasure and stuff in those other rooms doesn't actually matter a great deal to me. Might even just try and sneak past the chorus. Oh, I forgot about the trap. Is the bug chasing me? Oh. Piss off. Swarm of bees. How do you like fire? Maybe you're weak to fire. Oh, you don't care about fire at all. It's fleeing now. Take some bees. Fa in the chat. Thank you, everyone. Wow, I was really pleased that the Bandit Marauder was the only one left, but as it turns out, he's a strongman. But I suspect he might be weak to double Bs. He's saying, where are you? Is he the only guy left in there? I think he is. Can I sneak attack on him with the Bs?
Anybody there?
Oh, there's two people. Something else in here. Oh no, he's seen me. It would be nice to get the sneak on him, actually, if I can get away.
Where are you?
Okay, he's looking for me. He doesn't know where I am. Sneak attacks with spells don't do any extra damage, says Mostly Racing. That is useful to know. Thank you very much. I mean, I could always go for the sneak attack with my bow, but thank you. I appreciate these useful Skyrim tips. Oh, is that me instantly dead? Yep. Fortunately, I saved this time, but wow, this guy is tough as nails. Right, let me do Farmer Bow. I'll sneak attack him with the bow, then I'll zap in a familiar to help me out. Oh, has he seen me? I know he's fighting the other... Oh, well, in here, I might be able to sneak in and just grab the thing. Might I? Is it here? It's not on the table. Oh, hello! Jesus! I did not see him there. Oh. No, don't hit me again, or I'm dead. He killed my wolf immediately. I heard it die. This guy is so tough. And I'm stuck here now as well. Double Bs. It's my last hope. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Where is he? Can't get him through this scenery. Also got no magicka now. Oh, I don't even have any magicka potions. Okay, okay. What is that? I should know because I'm an entomologist, but... Okay. Yeah, you go fight that thing. Oh my god. It's a Karus hunter fledgling. Oh, Jesus, it killed him. How is that tougher than him? Now I'm scared. I'm going to save the game. I think one of them died. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's a Karus hunter. They're not fun, says Mostly Racing. Do you think it's weak to bees? I think it's unlikely. Oh, jeez, it's horrid. Using all of my Cheetah Austin powers here. Oh, actually, it is weak to bees. Hey, guys, I've cleared out the dungeon, as far as I'm aware. Eggs, antennae, sure. It's all useful stuff for an entomologist. Where is the actual bandit? There he is, the marauder. But this guy's got bear stuff. He has got bear. That's a bear thing. Amulet of Debella increases speech skill. Well, I'll carry it and sell it. He didn't actually have anything that interesting. But that marauder had seemingly killed some of the other stuff before we got to this point, which is good. So now, in theory, we should be, as the stream comes to an end, about to uncover our second jar of bug. It's on an end table next to like a smoothing iron. Can't take any of this armor. I'm not allowed. Well, I could take it and sell it, but that's a chest. Sure. Yeah. No. I'll take them and maybe sell them if I ever visit a town, which it feels like I'm never going to do. I've got a feeling I'm going to be in the wilderness all this time, but I probably should just head into a town at some point. Once I've, oh, look at all this dosh. Once I've got my second bug, I could do it, you know? So we got some loots, cow hides, an ingot, some delicious leeks. Take a leek. If you need to take a leak, don't worry, the stream's nearly over. Oh, and a fancy helmet, some ectoplasm. I'm just sort of grabbing things randomly, really. I don't know necessarily what is worth taking. Not that I've not played Skyrim before, but I mean, for this character, you know. So this is a moth in a jar, everyone. Da-na-na-na. So we have now got 2 bugs in jars, which makes me very happy, actually. Especially given that we have had to do a bit of adventuring in order to acquire them. As I was saying earlier, I thought there was an outside chance that things would just... How do I open this? That it could have turned into a bit of a, oh, we'll just run in there. Oh, I'll just quickly sneak and grab this and then leave. That sort of thing. But it didn't. There should be some sort of release for this. Perhaps it's up there somewhere. Here it is. Oh. Well, that's great. We've got 2 bugs, 3 to go, and one of them is nearby. So we will at least go and head towards that location, I think, given that it's only 5 past the hour, and I did start late because I was faffing around trying to get the game to show up in OBS. So let's have a look at our newly acquired. We've got our dragonfly in a jar. Oh, I like how the dragonfly stays upright no matter which way you turn the jar. And then we've got a moth in a jar as well. That's great. Amazing. It's beautiful. So we'll leave. Head to Skyrim. 2 bugs, yeah. Map. And then our next location, I think... I don't want to say I think and not know. I will double check, but I think it was somewhere like there. I am just literally going to quickly confirm, but we're looking for Frostflow Lighthouse. You'd think it would be by some water, wouldn't you? Frostflow Lighthouse. In relation to that little strip of land. Or is it Frostflow Lighthouse we're looking for here? Hang on. Yeah, it's near to this place, whatever it's called. Yeah, in relation to these two, it's about here. So it's not far. Okay, good, good. So I will at least go and try and discover that location, and then I know that we just got to clear out that place. I'll stick my head in as well and see what kind of dungeon it is, because if it's going to be a quick one, we could do it today. But it's good actually. This works out pretty well because I knew there were 2 streams before Resident Evil comes out, Resi Remake, which I'm very, very excited to play. I've not played the demo. I've looked at as little promotional material as possible. I think I mean fewer. I saw some stuff early on when the game was first announced and first revealed, and then I was like, why am I looking at this? I'm going to play this game anyway, so why would I spoil it for myself? I'm going to buy it. Well, hopefully I'm not going to buy it. I'm probably going to get given a code, which is a lovely perk of the job, of course. But... well, that has a big torch on the top. Is that a lighthouse? How close are we to the marker? It could be. There is a bloke in it. Could be a lighthouse. Oh, well, I'm detected. So... I didn't even mean to use the bees there. I meant to use my shield, but sure. Against bandits, I don't like to use the bees so much because they are a bit OP. But then they're useful to have when I'm up against really tough, ridiculously overpowered monsters. Snowpoint Beacon. I mean, it's not called that. It is meant to be called something lighthouse, so this is not it. But... I mean, given that I've aggroed the guy upstairs, I might literally just head up and kill him. See, like, the lighthouse might be a place like this. It might be, like, literally just a tower with... oh! A couple of guys in it. Jesus. This might call for double Bs, guys. All the way across the sky. I have no clang. I have no particular rules. If a bandit's giving me trouble, I pull out the double Bs. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll try not to double B bandits if I can help it. If they're... oh, hello. If they're not giving me much issue, but if they are, hey, you're going to get the BB. BBB blaze it. I don't think I actually said, but thank you to everyone who did blaze it. Lord Rotovich and Steven Skodes for the bits and the jokes. I was too focused on insects, you know. See, there's nothing here. It would be lovely if there was just a jar of moth there or something, but yeah, this is what we could be dealing with when we get to this lighthouse. I mean, given that it is a lighthouse, i.e. a building of some kind.
BBB triple Bs.
Stephen, thank you for 100 more bits there. Then, yeah, there's every likelihood that it will just be... oh, I can see it on the map, look, on the compass. There is an actual lighthouse picture. So if it's a case of just climbing up the lighthouse and killing a couple of bandits, we'll be fine. We'll take the jar, and then we'll end the stream. But if it's more like you have to go into the cellar of the lighthouse and, you know, do a whole load of... kill the Spider Queen or whatever, then that might sound like a job for next week. But yeah, what I was trying to say was this works out pretty well because it feels like it's probably going to be a 2-stream adventure, which perfectly fills the gap that I needed to fill before Resi 4 comes out. And then we'll play Resi 4 in full, which I'm so excited for. The original is one of my favourite games of all time, and I've said before, I'm on record saying, and I stand by it, that I think it's one of the best quality games of all time. Not just my personal favourites, but I think There's very little wrong with that game. I think it's like a genuinely, like, really objectively good video game. And so to have that recreated in the new... Oh, there's a dead horse there. In the new RE engine. I say new, I mean relatively new compared to Resident Evil 4. It's going to be great. I love that engine so much. I love the HUD. I just love the way it plays. It's like simplified. Or, well, it's not even simplified, it's just not overcomplicated. Which is great. It's just what I want from... Oh, okay. So this should be the location of our, presumably our torch bug, given that it's a lighthouse. I do have to be able to unlock this door, though. Which I can do as... Oh. I'm the master of unlocking. Grab that and that. That. Those. Nothing, it's just a cupboard. Okay. Alright. Fine. I'll go in through the door. Oh, okay, so it is a building. I did wonder why there weren't any bandits on the map. Because I thought it was an external... Okay, but this is good. It means we've got people to meet in here. Might be a friendly person. Might just be a happy... I've been fishing and hunting in these... Oh. Right. Oh, God, I hear flipping spiders or something. There's also a hole in the scenery there. I know that's snow. Snow. It's an expert door into the cellar. Is it in the cellar of the lighthouse? I need to know this. Because if it is... No, it's on the first floor. Right, because if it was in the cellar, I don't want to, like, go wandering all the way around here, wasting my lockpicks for a door that is going to require an expert thing. Although this dead person might even have a key. Oh, what is the crickly crockly noise? Oh, I found the source of the murders in the lighthouse. Oh, not more Falmer. Okay, we've got some food on the floor. Oh, look, it's there. Torch bug in a jar. Oh, and there's the cellar key. Alright, well, as we're here, this is what we'll do to round out the stream. We will clear out this area, because it feels like there might be a nice little bit of treasure here, and it's not going to be massive. I can hear a spider or something making horrid noises, but I'm not interested in the quest that's attached to this place. I'm not even going to pick up the journal, but we'll grab what we want. Oh, I thought that said beekeeper's shoes then. That would have been great. I would have taken those instantly. Or is this called? Healing. Some coinage. Journals everywhere. Troll skull. Is that expensive? No. Okay, the cellar door key doesn't work on there, but it should work on here. And if I'm lucky, there might be another dead... Oh! Oh, flipping bear traps. There might be a dead person down here. There's a bear trap. Who has a key for the upstairs? Monsties. They're not that phased by the old bees, are they? The hunter seemed to be. Oh god, it killed me. Jesus. Not watching my health. I actually can't really see my health bar because of the way the setup is. Alright, let's maybe just grab that and leave. Because it's 20 past, and I'm not in it to kill a bunch of chowruses for nothing. I know there's treasure in here, so I'll just grab it, and then I'm going. But thank you, everyone, for being with me today. I love how I was so optimistic. Like, you know what? While we're here... Oh, I think this is the hat as well. I couldn't find the exact hat. I don't know, actually. I think it's closer. It was brown anyway, but it was more of a... Sure, we'll stick with that one for now, but it was longer in the ears. It had flaps on it, you know. Yeah, I love how I was like, do you know what? Let's clear this area out, you know, while we're here. Why not? I'll tell you why not. Because there's big monsters in it that I can't kill with my B ability, my abilities. But we're good. We're good. Gold. Taking all these books that I can sell in the town that I'm never ever going to visit. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everyone who has been with me today. Why does a lighthouse need such a massive cellar? Says Manchester Wise. Don't know. It's a good question. So all that... Oh, steady. Dropping my controller. All that remains is for us to head to the rift. Flipping geography teacher cursor keeps appearing. The River Severn is a river that flows between... and we will do that next week. We'll head to the rift. We'll catch some insects, kill some bandits and stuff, and hopefully they'll take us half an hour each. The adventures that we have to get up to, but the spoils of today's activities are a moth in a jar. It's gorgeous. A torch bug in a jar. He's beautiful. And a dragonfly in a jar. So we've got a butterfly and a bee yet to find. And then we'll display them all on our lovely table. And that will be us successfully, responsibly entomologisting. Entomologistic. Would you believe I've been doing dishes this whole stream and I'm still not done, says Ricky Ricardo. What, for 2 hours? How many dishes have you got to do? Or have you just not really been, you know, paying attention? Have you been kind of doing the dishes and then also not doing the dishes, maybe? God, good luck to you with your pile of dishes. So I'll save the game. And, hey, I enjoyed that. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it's nice to come up with, you know, little reasons, little different ways to play the game. So we'll continue with our hunt for... hang on, here we go. Face cam. Hunt for bugs next week. So catch me on Monday. There's a list that's gone out by me today instead of Ashton. So you can catch more of me if you really want to by heading to youtube.com. It's the best games of 1992, the year I was born. So that is available for you for your viewing pleasure. I'll be back on Monday, all things being well and subject to no changes to the stream schedule, which, you know, seem to happen every now and then. So we'll finish this off then, and then after that we'll be doing some Resident Evil 4 remake, which is super exciting. But yeah, other than that, keep an eye on the channel for shows and lists and podcasts and all those things. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for having a good time with me. I've had a good time. Hope you've had a good time too. And hey, he's back. Responsible Zoo Owner is back. But he's not back because this all took place beforehand, remember. Keep that in mind. It's canon prequel. Good. Right then, enjoy your evenings, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Lovely. All right then. Bye for now.